Howdy folks, Matt here with Gulf Coast Fit in the beautiful state-of-the-art, top-of-the-line Tierra Atitlan's very own Atitlan Underground Training Facility. Today I'm continuing my series of videos addressing how to stay productive when you're short on time. You can really get an effective training workout in as little as 10 minutes. Today's workout takes 16 minutes. So if you got 15 to 20 minutes, you can certainly get some work in, and productive work. We're going to hit the arms today, biceps and triceps. All I've got is a pair of dumbbells. I've got some 15s with fat grips. And we're going to do an EMOM, an alternating 16-minute EMOM, where we alternate between a set of bicep curls and a set of tricep extensions. Now that equals 8 sets of each, 8 sets of biceps, 8 sets of tris. And so we're going to split that up into 4 different bicep curl variations, all with the same weight, and 4 different tricep extension variations. All you need is a pair of dumbbells. It helps to have an adjustable bench, but you don't have to. I've done all these exercises with a sturdy chair that I was just leaning back on, so it can be done without an adjustable bench. So it's very important to start at the top of each minute. The target rep range here is 10 to 12 reps, and it's up to you. You're your own best judge to make sure that those 10 to 12 reps are effective for each set of bicep curls and tricep extensions. Some exercises, depending on the tempo, if they're a little faster tempo, we might do 15 reps, but we'll see how things go with the fatigue accumulation and my performance today. So we'll switch bicep and tricep variations every 2 rounds. So you'll get 2 sets of a certain variation in before you switch to the next variation. And you'll see what I mean as we go here, but all in all, it's a 16-minute bicep and tricep gun show arm workout. So we're going to start with a set of overhead French presses. This is a modified French press because I will be leaning back a little bit. That's what works best for me. And let's get our timer ready. Make sure you stay with me. All right, very important to start on time every minute. There we go. Dumbbells up above our head. See how my palms today for these modified French presses, I've got a bit of a pronated grip. Palms are facing up towards the ceiling. I'm keeping my elbows pretty still. The only thing really moving are my forearms. I'm fully extending and locking out my elbows. I'm controlling the descent on each rep, and I'm flexing at the top of each rep. A couple more in here. Again, your zone is between 10 and 15 reps. And that feels like a good set for me. Ideally, you want to finish with 15-20 seconds to transition. And we did just that. We've got 10 seconds left. We're going to do a reclined bicep curl. So go on and lean back with me. Palms facing forward. And squeeze at the top. Control and stretch at the bottom. Squeeze at the top, control and stretch at the bottom. Very important to keep your elbows down. Feels like your elbows are behind you. And that's what makes this reclined bicep curl effective. The idea here is that we stretch the biceps at the bottom more than we would if we were standing. And you'll see me nodding my head. For this particular variation, when I look up as I control the way down, I get a better stretch. And that's fairly common in the arm building community. A couple more. Already working up a nice little burn here. Okay, see where we're at. Perfect. Finished with 15 seconds to spare. We're going to go into our second set of these recline French presses. And let's set it back up. Stay with me. Stay on time. This is how it's going to be the entire time. Once we finish, you just got a few good recovery breaths, and that's all you get. 4. Control the eccentric. Control it on the way down. Lock it out. Flex it at the top. Always keep the dumbbells tilted backwards behind you. That maintains tension in the triceps. Elbows are not pointing straight up vertically. They're actually tilted back behind me a bit. A couple more. And my last couple reps really slow down there. That should be the case. If you get to 12 or even 15 reps, you feel like you could have cranked out 10 more reps easily. Weight's not heavy enough. Let's lean back. Here we go. Big stretch at the bottom of these curls. By now you got an idea of the tempo and the pace of this workout. You only get 10, maybe 15 seconds between each curl and tricep variation. So it's very important that you stay with me, you watch your timer, and you don't get behind. Couple more. All right. Perfect. I'm going to set my bench down to horizontal. We're moving on to more of a conventional skull crusher. So let's go ahead and take the dumbbells. Lay back. Dumbbells up. Here we go. In this case, we've got a neutral grip. And once again, I'm keeping the dumbbells tilted back a little bit at the top. Dumbbells are tilted back so that my triceps maintain tension. And with this neutral grip, we're doing a good job of addressing all three heads of the triceps. Our pronated grip on the overhead French press addressed a little bit more of the medial head of the triceps. You've got three heads, hence the name triceps. Okay, that's all I got there. Perfect, 15 seconds. Let's sit up now. We're gonna do a tall, seated, supinated curl. Palms facing forward the entire time. Here we go. Dumbbells down, curl and squeeze. Very similar to the last curl variation, but when we're not reclined, the angle of our upper arm and our shoulder joint are different relative to our torso. We're working against gravity with a different type of leverage. Different portion of the bicep curl is what challenges us the most when we change angles. It's what building muscle is all about. It's about geometry. It's about manipulating your angles. Still get a full extension at the bottom and still get a squeeze at the top. A couple more. Okay. Oh. Making good time here. 10 seconds. Again, anywhere between 10 and 15 reps. I know where I'm at. I'm used to having a certain tempo. All right, lay on back. And here we go. Back to our skull crushers. And I've got my feet up on the bench to reduce the stress, potential stress in my lower back. There's 4. Lock those elbows out at the top. Squeeze and flex. Drop them down all the way by the top of your head, above your ears, near your temples. Don't just let the dumbbells free fall. Control it down. Extend, flex, and squeeze. A few more here. All right. Very consistent here. Got about 15 seconds to spare after each set. Sitting tall again, supinated curls. Second round of these. Sit up and let's hit it. Make sure you lower all the way down. Make sure you sit tall and stay firm. Make sure you squeeze at the top with a peak bicep contraction. After this, we'll be moving on to another pair of exercises. One more. Got a little bit extra time here this time. All right, we're gonna do some tricep kickbacks with a neutral grip. So we're gonna stand up for this. All right, we're gonna hinge over, row the dumbbells up, keep them up, keep your elbows up, start to kick them back. Now don't just let them swing. You gotta control it down and stop it when your forearms are perpendicular to the ground, when the forearms are vertical. Kick them back as far as you can. Try to get that pinky finger up back behind you. We'll be moving on to hammer curls after this. Good set, good set. All right. Let's go and go seated again. Hammer curls, neutral grip, a little more brachialis here, and the long head, or lateral head of your biceps. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Take it to 15 and see where the time's at. Might have to get right into these kickbacks. We'll see. I knew I could take these to 15 though. Still make great time. Got 15 seconds. On the next set of those, I'm going to take the tempo a little slower. Squeeze out a little more out of the set. Here we go, kickbacks. Hinge over, row up, kick them back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to keep your back straight. 5. Keep your hips hinged. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take it to 15, 13, 14. Oh. Great time here. Got 20 seconds. Hey, puppies. Back to our hammer curls. I don't want to go above 15 reps, so I'm going to make less more by doing a slower negative and a bigger peak contraction. We'll see how that does us for the time. Here we go. You see me do my head nod here? For me, it helps again get a better feel in the biceps when I look up as I lower the weights down. Oh yeah, it makes a difference. I'll speed them up now and get to 15, 11. 13, 14. Oh wow. So we got 15 seconds. Moving on to our final tricep variation. This is actually a body weight exercise, so let's slip off your bench and let's do some tricep dips. We all know what these are, so let's hit it. Pull your shoulders back. Shoulder blades retracted and tight. Keep your back vertical, spine neutral. Chest out. Push your elbows back behind you. Load your triceps. Keep those shoulders pressed back. Make sure you're not collapsing. Very important. Load your triceps. Put your brain in your tries. Oh yeah, I'm gonna crank out 5 more. 1, 2, Oh, barely squeezed that out. That might be your highest volume exercise, tricep dips. It's a good one to crank out to failure. We're gonna do some SOTS curls. Supinate up, pronate down. An oldie but goodie. Here we go. Supinate up, pronate down. Keep it smooth at the top, U-turn. Smooth at the bottom, U-turn. See me kind of flare my rib palms outward on the way up and bring them in a little closer on the way down. I feel like that gets the most out of this for me. I really appreciate the pronation and supination of these. A lot of forearms, a lot of wrist flexors and extensors, a lot of biceps. Couple more. Ooh. Oh my Lord. Oh yeah, that's good. Welcome to the gun show. Here we are. Final set of triceps. Let's get these dips in. Put your brain in your triceps. And let's get it. 1, 2, I'm gonna get 15. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh yeah, we're there. I gotta speed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I had to speed it up just to hit that 15 mark. I just wanted to hit 15. Can you believe it? We are on minute 16, coming right up. SOTS curls. Supinate up. Oh man, just moving my arms is hard. That's how you know we're doing it right. You don't need max weight. I can curl 40, 45 pound dumbbells. I've got 15s with fat grips, and that's effective when you're doing a 16-minute EMOM, every minute on the minute. Squeeze it up, control it down. Squeeze it up, control it down. Supinate, pronate. Supinate, pronate. It's the last set, take it to failure. However many that is. Shouldn't be more than 10 or 12, to be honest. I'm barely to 10. Got a few more in the tank. One more. Oh my Lord. I still stayed in the time. That's a 16-minute arm blast, bis and tris gun show. You can be effective in 15 to 20 minutes. Time's not an excuse. Got some dumbbells. You can do this same concept with other implements. Slam ball, bis and tris, kettlebell, bis and tris, bands even. Get creative, weight's weight, just get to work. Oh, it feels good. Pumps there. There we go. Getting somewhere, getting somewhere. All right, have fun.